one of the questions that people ask, and I have some people in my audiences that are girls that are considering engineering, and they hear that engineering is male dominated, and that they, there's sexism that's experienced in engineering, and I'm sure that's true. What in some places, what was your experience at Trinity, working in teams and as just being a woman in engineering?
Yeah, so I'm fortunate that I never had any negative interactions. I'm know that any sort of negative things like sexism or dealing with things like that, that sure that's widespread in certain areas of the world. But I'm just fortunate that I myself didn't experience anything like that. I felt like I was treated fairly from my male peers, and we had mostly male professors at Trinity. Um, I tried to think of it more as, okay, it's like I can think about choosing this male dominated career path, and sure, I know that there's not many women, and I could see that as an obstacle or maybe even as a reason to shy away from choosing this path. But I instead try to see it more as an opportunity. So I mean, I don't know a single major company today that doesn't have DEI initiatives, where they're specifically focused on trying to hire more women in STEM fields. I think every major tech company is talking about it. A lot of different engineering firms talk about it. And I try to just shift the mindset of seeing like, okay, this is an opportunity that if I just do my part to get the experience and make sure I'm qualified, then the world is my oyster, essentially. I have, yeah, basically, I think of it as you have 100% job security. So I would really, yeah, for any young women out there that might be considering engineering as a path, I mean, I say, hey, go for it. I mean, it never is a bad thing to have an engineering degree, and you will have tons of opportunities, more so than male counterparts. As long as you just do your part and get the qualifications, then you have great job security, and it's a great degree to get.
Yeah. I agree. It's a great degree to get, and I'm glad that companies are doing a better job at trying to have more diverse workplaces. I feel like the more diverse a team that you work on, the better the work product. So I'm glad that they do that. And if you have to work hard to get more people in to make sure that your teams are more diverse, then more power to those companies. And yeah, I'm glad I work for companies that do that. So
Thank you so much for watching this segment of the Engineering Success Podcast. If you liked it, make sure to check out the other videos down below that are recommended to you. And if you really like the podcast, make sure to subscribe right down there in the middle. Really appreciate it. It's free to you and helps us a lot out. And last but not least, the best way to help the show grow is to comment down below. So leave your comment if you have any thoughts about this segment. Thanks.
And payment, still playing in the basement while I'm working on arrangements. They heard the kid in 50 countries, thank God that's amazing. But I'd rather thank Spotify, they put me on the station.